Alright, I'll take. All you're doing is talking, alright? So come on. I ain't your brother. I'm gonna let you know now. I'm gonna let you know now. I don't care. I ain't gonna be mad cause I'm blessed either way. I'm blessed either way, so I don't care. I said I'm blessed either way. I don't care. And it's just a game.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. And a coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and
almost had it, but oh well.
Right
Missed
there on
it.
the coverage was the safety.
That was a chance.
Bates.
That was a chance right there.
Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense?
That was a chance.
If you've got the ball,
That was a chance.
4 yards or more on first down
You
is
missed
what
it.
you're
You
aiming
missed
for.
it.
They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a first carry from Melvin Gordon. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
But you won't worry about it though.
16 yards, a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in
Keep
the
not
league.
being worried about
I want
it.
you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
There goes Melvin Gordon. Touchdown, LA.
So you said, so what now? What was all that?
62 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride away.
It don't matter. It don't matter. You on my stream, so I don't care.
Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big
It don't matter. You on my
touchdown.
stream, so I don't
They're
care.
excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut.
Ain't that what I said?
And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So
I know where you're going.
Bengals now, first
I know
and
exactly
10
where you're going.
at their own 19-yard line. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Travion Williams, 81 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like,
That was
okay, how do we
lucky.
go back and equalize things? Can we get it
That was
done
lucky.
fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
You want me to do? Let me know when you want me to throw it. All
The
right.
Charger drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Hardy Nickerson there to make the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to
1
the
yard better than
perimeter,
no
but not
yards.
a whole lot of room there, but there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
A pass down the middle is fought for and hauled in. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion. What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, you about to say this? Okay, good.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. To throw is Rivers. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Geno Atkins got home that time. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
And now a shot into coverage downfield is complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Might have been triple team.
Gordon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. 7-7, our score after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Come on, baby, let's go. Big stop. Stay there. Stay there. Black the team. 56. Go. Done. 56.
I know where you at, so I'm gonna go this way.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss.
Yeah,
I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now a toss right side. It's Gordon. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 6 yards puts him right on the doorstep.
No, you got
lucky.
Now
it'll be 4th and goal.
My game lagged.
So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Badgley able to punch this one through.
Boy.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
A
dozen plays on that drive
that's a
that
Bama
ends with
boy.
the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner?
Yo, catch up.
Get the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls
Catch
over your
up.
head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on.
Catch up.
Come on. What does it mean,
Catch
break
up.
out? That just because you break chestnuts?
Catch
I'm not
up.
sure about that, but I'm just going with why they
Catch
said
up.
that.
All
I
right.
have no
Catch
idea.
up. Catch up. All right. Catch up. 2 words. Catch up. That means meet me or pass me. All right. Yo, who got the ball first?
Offense about ready to go here on their next drive, and they hit the home run last drive. One play.
Who got the ball first?
House. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Oh,
I
right.
love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the
That'll
air,
be
deep
awesome.
ball. But how
That'll
about
be
them
awesome
just taking
again.
it big time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
I'm going to you run and play the right side.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping
Yo,
hole for
what's
him
the
to
score?
gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that
what
much
you?
space to rumble.
All right
To
then.
Mixon on first down. And he's going to bowl his way
All right,
forward
then.
to the 48. It's a 6-yard
Until you
gain on
turn
the
that one
ground,
into
and that'll
losing.
make it 2nd and 4.
Oh, you can't see nothing. Until you do it. Yo.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
You gonna shoot right now? Like right now? No. You said right now.
Fans, a
I heard you
reminder,
try to switch.
I have a
We
note
want
card here
to
that says
switch it up.
halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he
Huh?
goes.
And what was that?
Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. And no matter what the
Yeah, lucky.
situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
A good pick up there, 26 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a run with Anderson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle.
Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green there to make the grab.
I said that two plays ago.
And while that
I said it
touchdown
two.
does not give them an
I said it two.
insurmountable
I said it 2 plays ago.
lead, it's still a lead.
I said
and
it 2
that
plays
always
ago.
feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time
Wait,
left on that
wait,
clock,
wait,
so
hold
some
on.
work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown
Murray
there.
looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They go play action. Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Geno Atkins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Able to slither by.
Stop playing. Stop
And he's
playing.
got daylight. It's a foot race. 30, 10, 5, and all the way in.
Wow.
For Cincinnati score.
Wow.
That's going to be a 103-yard
That's
kickoff
catch up.
return. What
I mean,
a
that's
run.
crazy.
And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So let's try this again after the kick return. Here's yet another kickoff. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Geno Atkins able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers going deep for Benjamin. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Andy Dalton going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
I don't know if it's saying anything right now, but my mic's on mute. Just in case you're talking, my
This is Gordon.
just in case you were talking, my mic's on mute.
And he'll power his his way up near the 25.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Rivers sets up the screen to Gordon. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Jordan Evans leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On play action, Rivers. Open man, it's Allen. 3/4 of the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL.
I know you did.
And it's on EA
I know you did.
Sports. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Rivers. He's going to fire one deep, middle of, into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here where you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Sponge! No! Watch the ad! Check. Alert 3.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And Dalton to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Kevin Huber now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. On the return, it's King. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check nickel. Cluster. X3, 218, chopper.
Now Anthony Lynn, sensing the play clock running out, will call for a timeout. That's going to leave him with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Go to bed.
190. Max 56. Hey. Wait. Hot.
Play fake. Rivers. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Geno Atkins. Who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack. He finds an opening past the 40. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he gets this one down to the 24. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days that they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football? Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw, Rivers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon.
I swear I thought you had me.
And through the air as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. He's back to throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here.
I don't even know how to kick these things. I have no idea what to do.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover.
Yeah, right to you.
They just about had to get that recovery to have any chance. They only have one timeout. You look at the clock, and let's do the math here, Charles. This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, don't we, that tells us about the timeouts.
You do. I'm not as smart as you.
And in looking at it, you're exactly right. Chart's not going to help them here at all. They're pretty much done at this stage. They had to have that.
It's not going to be a touchdown, though.
Here's Dalton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down.
I told you one was going to
touchdown.
touchdown.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
This ain't no touchdown either.
But it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard.
Told you.
They'll get this down only to the 18.
You're not going to score no touchdown.
Just a yard on the pickup there.
You're not
And
going to
it'll
score a
bring up a
touchdown.
2nd and 9.
You're not going to score a touchdown
The
for me.
clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown. It's
You're
over.
not going to score a touchdown again, okay? That's the end of
This
it.
spot before, now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all
That's
you're
it, no.
doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is
Can you not
there,
hear?
hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football, get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a
Well, that means go to somebody else, too.
They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Nah, don't kick it.
3rd down throw
Nah,
incomplete
go for it
as
again.
well. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Bullock's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
I ain't for nothing.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Williams. Allen, the intended receiver.
That's crazy. If they would have did it right, yeah.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You're not going to score, so stop.
Not running. Dalton wants to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.